Now we're cruising to Five Star Feeds, located right here in Southeast Texas at 580 Highway 365 in Port Arthur. Five Star Feeds aims to feed, and they are locally owned by Tina Bean. Five Star Feeds is a friendly, neighborly kind of place in Port Arthur where everyone is welcome, and that goes for every person and pet. A lot of them.
There's no telling what you'll come into when you come in here. Yeah, I need to come check out our 2 macaw babies that we have. Believe it or not, they're only 12 weeks old. We're still hand feeding, but they are for sale. They live to be 100 to 120 years old. Super sweet. You can put them on layaway. We'll hold them for you. They won't be ready to go for probably at least 6 more weeks, but come check them out.
Of course, I couldn't pass up my chance to pet the parrot.
They're sweet.
You get to I put them in your will. They live so long.
That's it. They say you got to put them in your will. Hi.
When it comes to hay, Tina's got you covered with that too.
Hay is going to be a lot more plentiful this year than last year because we definitely got the rain we needed this year. So I'm going to have plenty of round bales for cows if you need it, round bales for your horses. I've got square bales, so we can keep you fixed up for this winter and help keep your horses warm.
Five Star Feeds is also a stocking up destination for deer hunters.
We've got all kind of food plot that you can use to plant around your stand. We have ryegrass, we have winter oats, winter wheat, all that kind of stuff that you need to draw the deer to your stand. So now's the time to be getting it out. And of course we've got corn. Our corn is 50-pound bags for $7.95, so you need to fill up your feeder and get them ready.
As you'll quickly notice, Five Star Feeds is much more than just a feed store. I'll bet there's a lot that you still don't know about this wonderful, locally owned business in Port Arthur.
Believe it or not, people still don't know that we board and we groom. So that's one thing that, kind of surprises them. And we do fill propane, make keys. Some of the things, if I don't have it, doesn't mean I can't get it for you. So, yeah. I even make like nameplates for your dogs on their collar and rivet them on. So we do a little bit of everything and try to keep adding to the list.
It's obvious that Tina really loves running her business.
Where can you go that you can bring all your dogs to work with you? So that's a big thing for me. And plus, all my birds and just dealing with the customers. And they like to come here and see what we got. Like I said, every day, we might have pigs in here one day. We might have lamb in here. It just, you never know.
Since Tina Bean started Five Star Feeds in Port Arthur over 24 years ago, it's always been a friendly neighborhood store, kind of like the general store of the good old days.
I think so. I try to be like it used to be. When I was young, going to feed stores and everything, it's, when people come in here, I want them to feel like they're walking into my house, where they feel welcome. So we try to keep it like that.
Five Star Feeds in Port Arthur, Texas.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
And Tina Bean is a descendant of a very famous man by the name of Judge Roy Bean, the hanging judge from Pecos, Texas.
Yes, we are. But I'm not a hanging person.
The Bean family are direct descendants of the famous saloon keeper and justice of the peace in Southwest Texas, Judge Roy Bean. Bean called himself the law west of the Pecos and, according to legend, held court in his saloon along the Rio Grande. After his death, Western films and books cast him as the hanging judge, though he's only known to have sentenced 2 men to hang, one of whom escaped.
He was the only law west of the Pecos years back. And if you ever go over to Pecos, you could see his museum over there.
Judge Roy Bean isn't the only famous relative of the Bean family.
The Bean family is actually extraterrestrial, if you don't mind me saying so. You've got Alan Bean, the astronaut. I think he went to the moon, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. But yeah.
Did you hear that, monkey? You might be the first dog in space. I think they've already had a real monkey up there.
Oh! I don't know if we like that comment or not.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?